It's now streaming live on Facebook.
I'm trying.
That's what it said. It said it is now streaming live on
Okay,
Facebook.
cool. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, so yes, we are live. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to our June virtual Rhyme and Lime with our live poets this evening. Anyone out there watching, thank you so much for joining us once again or for the first time. I do want to start off by saying that, right now it's a crazy time. The emotions are running high with the combination of the Black Lives Matter movement and the marches and protests and the reopening of our islands and visitors coming in and Corona statistics going up and numbers going up in the community, people going back to work. It's been a crazy month, and of course past 3 months for all of us. And I just want to say that I think it's extra important right now that you do take the time aside to get that creative outlet, whatever it may be, even if it's just coloring in a coloring book. Let someone get that kind of creative therapy. I think it's so important, and I think, especially for me, it's poetry. For someone else, it might be sculpting or painting or singing, but make sure you give yourself that time to do that. And I thank the poets for joining Rhyme and Lime and doing just that and sharing your pieces of poetry and art with the world. So this evening we have a kind of a small group of poets, but I'm very thankful. So everyone is welcome to do more than one poem if you have it. Take your time, and thanks again for joining us. So first up, we have Mr. Andy Rutnik. So Andy, you just...
Hey, thank you, Jamaica. Oh, first tonight, good. Exactly what you said. All the turmoil in the world and Virgin Islands and the United States and is had its toll, but it's an awareness that triggered my poem. And having your name all the time, Jamaica, I got thinking about Jamaica, the island. And I thought of, why your parents named you that, but nevertheless, Jamaica is my poem. So I'd like to read it. I think it's a little different from what I usually write, but I hope you enjoy it. So here it is. Oh, Jamaica, bathed in blue, splendid in emeralds of green, from shore to mountaintop, you brush the white clouds as they quickly pass, pulling out sustenance for your rivers and streams. A strong heart beats within you, full of love for your people, who worked and toiled in your sun-drenched fields. No mercy was given, only the lash of the whip. The voices of indignation were no match for the suffering. So deep are the feelings of betrayal and loss, no man nor woman could understand how they once lived and loved in a land so far away, innocent to the evil that would steal them away. History and time cannot erase the suffering and the deceit. It will not cloud their memory, nor sorrow or regret will ease their pain. Only forgiveness can set them free and relieve them of their shame. Oh, Jamaica, the fields are not gone, but the soil and the lands are still drenched in blood from the white man's cruelty, so violently inflicted upon the stolen souls who suffered and toiled on this very ground. It was said that a white man's sickness for inflicting the worst of punishments and the most vile of degradations came to be the reason it all came to an end. It finally erupted when brave men and women stood firm and tall, and with a single swipe of a machete, they ended it all. No longer the bondage could hold back the rage. The fields now flowed with the white man's blood. No valley so hidden, no mountain so tall could hide them from the violence that would soon be their fate. Oh, Jamaica, your story is told to all who will listen. From the rhythm of the waves slapping the shore to the mountain streams of rushing water, they sing songs of change and hymns of redemption. Now the sounds of daily life are no longer filled with pain, but with the laughter and joy of your children as they run through the fields, with wild abandon, no fear of the future, and free as the birds. Their memories are short, but the stories of the elders are deep, never forgotten, always to be remembered. Oh, Jamaica, you were not the cause of the violence or inflicted any pain. You wept your rain that fed the crops. You moaned sorrowful cries as the winds bent the trees and rustled the leaves. You showed your anger at the violence below with great crashes of thunder and bolts to the ground. Oh, Jamaica, your beauty could not disguise the inhumanity that washed upon your shores. Your emerald green hills and fertile valleys cover the scars of the diaspora, but does not hide them from the truth. The blue oceans that carried away your wealth are no longer bloodied by those whose lives were so tragically lost. By treachery and greed, the ships were driven, laden with your bounty for lands far away. Now the water is crystal clear. The sun-drenched fertile fields are now laden with crops. Your rivers flow gently on their journey to the sea, while mountain streams cross the lands, keeping them green. Oh, Jamaica, don't let this happen again. Swallow up any evil that tempts to violate your beauty. Wash out to sea any threat to your innocence. Blow away all who bring death and destruction. Welcome all who bring love and compassion, care and concern, human values of respect and honesty. Let your mountains stand tall and vigilant, your valleys be fertile and productive, your waters clear and fresh, and your heart pure and strong. Oh, Jamaica, you are in my heart, the air I breathe, the smell of the jasmine, the songbirds whistle, and the cries of freedom that ring from your towns. The voices are many, the songs are sorrowful, yet full of hope. They have spread from your shores to all parts of the world with their message of love and mankind's redemption. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy. That was a beautiful, beautiful poem. And it's interesting because my name is Jamaica, that's my birth name. But I have never been to the island myself all these years. I've been wanting to go, and I haven't got a chance to go yet. But my sister's actually having a wedding in Jamaica this winter, so I might actually be able to go for the first time. And your poem's so beautiful, so I might ask you for a copy of it and bring it to the wedding. Thank you.
I'd love to give it to you, and I've never been to Jamaica either.
Oh, wow.
It's words. I love words, and I put things with them, and but yeah, but hearing your name every week, Jamaica, has given me that inspiration.
Oh, well, thank you. It was beautiful. Next up, we have, let me just make sure we have here. Okay, yep, looking good. And next up, we have Mr. Thomas Lynch.
Thanks, Jamaica. And thanks again for putting this together. This is a labor of love, and I really do appreciate you're putting this together. And this poem, I'm going to read two small poems, and
Okay.
both of them have to do with naming, like Andy's poem
Cool.
does. The first one is called Heavenward, and I think it was written in June, so I thought this is an old poem. Heavenward. I was impressed though by the protests that are still ongoing all over this continent, and I suppose in the islands as well. That one of the great sounds and incantations that comes out of it is one that directs people to say their names. And for a long time, there was this almost ritual chant saying, "Say their names, George Floyd."
Yes.
And there will be, I think, like the cover of the New Yorker this week, there are more names and faces than there are too many. I mean, it's just, I think it's a watershed moment. Anyway, this is called Heavenward, has to do with naming. Such power in the naming of things. To walk out into the greensward pronouncing goldfinch, lilac, oriental poppy, as if the shaping of the thing in sound produced a pleasure like the sight of things, as if the house finch winters in the mock orange is as tasty an intelligence to the lips and ears as the sight of a small purple bird in December is, perched in a thicket of bald branches. June, you remember? The white blossoms, yellow jackets, the fresh scent of heaven, and other incarnations to be named, nuthatch, magnolia, coreopsis, rose. Surely this was God's first gift of godliness, the new index finger working over the globe, assigning from the noisy void those fresh, orderly syllables. Ocean, garden, helpmate, tree of knowledge. Making came easy, creation's a breeze. But oh, that dizzy pleasure when God said, Eve, and the woman looked heavenward. And this other one is called Antilles. I mean, I think the first time I was ever on St. John's was, I don't know, maybe 25 or 30 years ago. And it changed my life. I just keep coming back. I hope I get back some more. Antilles. A profusion of hummingbirds and bougainvillea, whose abundant blooming is no more the pleasure than the sound of its saying in your mouth is. How it blooms in lips and tongue and teeth, like the name for something learned from a lover or done with a stranger, or a gift borne home after distant travel for your beloved, who waves from the front porch, welcome and wooing, smiling down on you like bougainvillea. Thanks, Jamaica.
Thank you. I love the bougainvillea one. I love that. Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Thomas. Next up, we have Nathan Visel. Nathan, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, Jamaica. Thank you again for continuing to soldier through and host these things. It's a great outlet for us in these uncertain times, right? Looking forward to getting back in the gallery, but that day will come. It's fine. Thank you everybody for joining us and participating. I loved what I heard, Andrew and Thomas. That was awesome. I haven't written anything new in a minute, so I typically this time of year I am on a commercial fishing vessel in Bristol Bay, Alaska, and this is the first time since I've started that I've sat out this season, and it's pretty ingrained at this point. I've found myself missing the Pacific Northwest, something heavy. So I was just gonna do a couple really short pieces that I wrote last year, I think, while on the boat. Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Neither of which is titled, just more stream of conscience, really. Looked up across the boundless blue, squinting through prismatic hues and light, so much light. Weathered bones of cedar trees linger traces on my soul, threaten to leave as the gusts shove more, scream, I dare you to swim back to shore. Just ancestry tugging at you. And I sway off toward the drink. Don't know what it is that keeps me buoyant and why it is that I do not sink. It's salt and science and love and you, I think. That's that. And
Loved it.
I have one more.
Okay.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the void between your shoulders gill with that crisp brightness, that type of air from the past before the world learned to cough. Run that blood pump pounding feet through bush and stream. Working bellows feed sight and sound and so much smell. All the animal noises blend, the song of the first men. Breathe in, breathe out. The acrid tobacco smoke and stout foamed out of polished taps to spill on sticky tile floors and laps, made dull and aching with lazy desire. Warm our slurred words by the fire and sharpen them with stories of our hunts and conquests and orgies, like the first men. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed them both. Thanks. I'm glad you joined us this month. We missed you last month.
I was there in spirit, and it was a great showing.
Thanks, Nathan. Have a good night. All right, up next we have David and Priscilla.
Can you hear me, Jamaica?
Yes, can hear you.
All right. Thanks so much for hosting this again. We kind of hoped to get you guys back in the gallery this month, but kind of hoping for next month. COVID is still kind of preventing us from doing any kind of large social gatherings. I have Priscilla here with me too. Join me, Priscilla.
Hi, everybody. We miss all of you.
I'm sure everyone will enjoy hearing Priscilla come up next too, because this is a very male rhyme line so far. We have all male poets so far, so Priscilla will add her voice to the mix. We really do appreciate you, Jamaica, and to all the poets who have read so far to continue to be engaged with this event, and really looking forward to have it be in person again. I have one poem that I'll read for you guys. I submitted this recently to a journal called Forgotten Lands, which is a journal of Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico poetry that is being edited by perhaps among other people, but I know Corey Bishop from St. Croix. So I'm going to give a shout out to his journal, Forgotten Lands, if you haven't checked it out. There's a couple of issues in at this point. And this poem is called Exodus Again. Do they approve of the slowness of our leaving, our elders, watching, appraising our passing Creole circuses through market towns and airline terminals, boatyards of dazed sloops, pulled apart, reconstructed, objects we no longer love? Do they approve of our lonely streetlight theatrical troops that sashay through archipelagos of trashed cardboard, that reenact the martyred language of Frantz Fanon? Shall we ease their nerves, promise our devoted circle of long estranged nations that we no longer condone his program of violence? Do they approve of our slowness of our leaving, the same motion that makes up the history of their world? We listen for a sign, subliminal bells, water trucks, obscenities from the balconies, so be it. This whole effort, elliptical, origin and destination one. Along the roadside, even the Ginger Thomas, a so-called local, abandons purity, bursts into a blistering yellow applause. And that's my
Awesome.
poem.
Thank you, David. Awesome.
Hi, everybody. So
Hey, Priscilla.
hopefully I will be able to recite this poem without getting too emotional. This poem was written by my father, Fred W. Hintz. Daddy passed away about 4 years ago. And as I was taking care of him, he had written this poem when he was a lot younger. But somehow it came flushing back to him when he was slowly leaving us. And I fell in love with it again. I had read it as a young child. He had read it to me as a young child. And so this is it. It's called My Unwashed Mind. I want to sing, throw out my chest, and let life pour from my every orifice. I would sing truth, not sentimental deities. I would charm the hardened, tingle the feelingless, shock the critic. I would arouse unknown feelings, unidentifiable longings. Let me run naked in the world, with arms flung wide, feel hot cement under my bare feet, weeds scratching my thighs, mud and rain splattering my back. I would laugh back at those who laugh and say, "You dead things, poor dead things." I want to plunge into the dark, deep sea and swim with sharks. Put my arms around those sleek, hard bodies and say, "We're brothers. You and I, quick, cruel, striking terror in crowds." They would weep when I was gone and say, "He understood us well, was one of us, a great shark." Let me be God just for one day. See all, know all, hold all power over my creatures. I would lay bare hypocrisies and codes that corrupt my image. I would punish the righteous who presume to be what I am not, and reward the true who are themselves. I would laugh and weep, decide and do, set things right. I want to look into laughing eyes for one long moment. Melt, fill those eyes with tears, caress ivory cheeks, and drop unnoticed to the blotting earth, never to be seen again. To have filled laughing eyes, caressed ivory cheeks would be enough. Thank you.
Oh, I love that poem so much. It is so inspirational on so many levels. It's beautiful.
I miss my daddy, and he is really the person who instilled the love of poetry. He would read other poets to me, and we would try to memorize them. And he wrote great poetry, and this is my favorite. So,
Yeah.
Well, Priscilla, just comment on that.
yeah.
That is definitely your father. The little that I knew of him, and and spoke with him and talked with him many times, that poem was certainly your father. So thank you for sharing that.
Well, June is Father's Day month, and to all the fathers, thank you for being there for us daughters and sons. So we appreciate you.
For sure. Thanks, Priscilla. All right. Next up, we have Khalarni. Khalarni Rivers is joining us again. Thank you so much for coming, Khalarni. Are you ready?
Yes, yes. And thanks again, Jamaica, for hosting this again.
My pleasure.
Can you guys hear me okay? My Wi-Fi is kind of shaky.
Good.
All right. So this poem I wrote a couple years back, but it's definitely one of my favorite poems. It's called Lotus Lady. In an instant, I could tell something was distinct about her. And from a distance, I could smell the incense of her flower. All my friends saw was a piece of flesh to finesse, but make no mistake, she was nothing less than empress. A diamond in the rough, yes, goddess in a black dress, queen in some teal colored heels. I was impressed. But beneath all her splendor, something seemed off course. Because she was like the world's brightest light with a short in its power source. And so I sat there from a distance, smelling the incense of her flower, admiring all her sweetness, but still questioning her sour. Like she must be aware of her potential and her power, how her style and her smile can make the meager man cower. And so I sat there from a distance, smelling the incense of her flower. As my intentions to approach her grew deeper, and by the hour, I had devoured all traces of procrastination. I wanted to switch roles from that of the distant observer to be the man that would chauffeur her through life's journeys and hurdles and mentally stir her so that we can have debates like nature versus nurture and the chicken or the egg or pizza versus burgers. And so I approached her wholeheartedly with no plan of what to do. And to my surprise, her eyes said she was into me too. Thank you.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, one.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Make sure.
Jamaica, just say something to Khalarni.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know if you can hear me. Khalarni, your ear for syllables is so good. All those rhymes with an attention to the meter and like. I don't know if you've read any of Paul Muldoon. He's an Irish poet, but you remind me of him a lot.
What's his name?
Muldoon.
Muldoon. Okay.
Muldoon, and he's from the north of Ireland. But you have the same ear. It's obvious because
Thank you.
you get more out of a word than a word's got in it. So I'm so pleased to hear it. Way to go! I'll leave it at that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll look him up too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you both. Yeah, love that poem. Beautiful, beautiful poems tonight. I really enjoyed all of them. Like I said, we have a small group tonight. That's it. Unless somebody else wants to read a second poem, then I will read mine. Khalarni, are you interested in reading another one? Not to pressure you, but you're welcome to if you'd like. We have time.
Okay. I do have one I wrote a while back. I hope I can remember all of it. Okay, so this one is called Real Men. All right. Real men are brave men who rise to the occasion. They're never nervous or afraid when it's time to hit the stage. They just take it in and say, let's get it. And that's because real men are brave men who seek to raise the bar. And their courage is on par with the Martins, the Malcolms, and the Marcus Garveys. But what some people don't realize is real men are also full of empathy. Their hearts burn with intensity, so injustice or inequity could never sit well with them. You see, real men were never too cool to care. They were never too concerned about the status of their hair or if their shoes came out this year or how to wrap their pants so that it's comfortable to wear, but low enough, just low enough to show their underwear. Come on. Real men care about real things. And real men also know that information is control, so what you focus on the most defines the essence of your soul. And that's why real men have put a considerable amount of time and meditation into figuring out what they actually believe in. And they're prepared to work hard, just like field men, until they actually achieve it. And real men see achievement as a mutual agreement between passion, public service, and personal appeasement. They're not always people pleasing. And so I challenge every man that's listening to this live to be unapologetically real. Thank you.
Thank you, Khalarni. That's another awesome poem, and it's perfect for month of Father's Day. And you know, I guess that's why this month it's almost all male poets tonight. So we'll just celebrate Father's Day and real men. So thank you, and thank you again everyone for joining. Any other poets would like to recite another piece? No? Okay. All right. I will end with my poem, which I kind of wish I'm not going last because it's not the most inspiring or uplifting poem. But I'll go ahead anyway and share. And just in case, Khalarni, you'll have to mute yourself if you haven't already.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Good. Okay, this one I wrote recently. It's called Unfriendly Traveler. Your friendship is a one-way road, which you traverse only when carrying a burdensome load. And after each piece is finally released with heavy steps into me, and your shoulders and mind are empty and free, your spirit lifted and light, once again, you take flight, without so much as a thank you, friend, leaving me to carry your load to the end of this one-way road. So that's my poem, my emotional release for the month.
I loved it. Thank you.
Thanks. And so we'll wrap up. I do want to thank once again the Love City, LCCN, Love City Network for helping me out with high-speed internet.
Hey, Jamaica,
Yeah.
not to interrupt you, but I think we have Mandingo on Facebook, and he was asking if he can participate. I sent him a link. I don't know if Mandingo is listening, but we would love to have you recite a poem if you can. I just sent you the link.
That would be very cool. And Nathan, are you saying something?
No, I was just enthusiastically endorsing Mandingo to get on.
Yeah, it would be great to have him join us for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll keep going here, and hopefully he can join us. And yeah, Priscilla, just keep me updated.
Yeah, I know that Starry's also listening, or was. It would be awesome if she would participate as well. We miss you, Starry.
Oh yeah, we miss her so much. I do try every month to get her to come, but I know it's a different thing from afar, and you know, with the video, a different experience than the intimate setting of the gallery. But yeah, if anyone out there watching, anybody wants to recite a poem, just shoot me a message on Facebook or on WhatsApp, and I'll send you the meeting invite link.
I'm gonna read, if I may, a
Yes,
little
please.
poem by Mr. Derek Walcott from his selected poems. Just a quick, short one. It's called Midsummer Tobago. Broad, sun-soaked beaches, white heat, a green river, a bridge, scorched yellow palms. From the summer sleeping house, drawing through August, days I have held, days I have lost, days that outgrow like daughters, my harboring arms.
Nice. Like it.
We love Derek Walcott in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have mine right here. So thank you, Priscilla. I think dig into it soon.
By the way, Mr. Thomas Lynch, we so appreciate your participation and your loyalty to logging in for every virtual rhyme and lime rather. Hopefully you could visit us again and be a part of Rhyme and Lime here at the gallery.
Can't wait, Priscilla. Can't wait.
Yeah, sooner than later. So while we wait, I was going to say, thank you to LCCN for hooking me up with a high-speed internet that helps this go smoothly. We did change platforms this time over to Zoom, which I should have done a long time ago, but trial and error. So I think this was much smoother, and hopefully, next month we'll have more of our poets back joining us. And now that if we're going to do another virtual one, hopefully we can do it at Bajo El Sol Gallery again. And if we do that, then we will, set it up so that people can still watch live stream from afar, and hopefully also participate from afar. So definitely working on that. Like we discussed, we had thought about doing it this month at the gallery, but with the cases kind of surging right now in St. John, we decided it's best just to hold off and keep it virtual for now. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining and the support every month. And with the ultimate goal of reuniting in person sometime soon. Yeah, I think, Priscilla, any update if Mandingo or anyone's going to join us?
I sent him a link, so I'm not sure, but he did Facebook saying that he would like to participate.
Okay.
Not sure if he was able to zoom in there. I don't see him on the
Yeah, not yet.
But of course, we really appreciated his performance and poetry here. Gosh, it seems like years ago now with everything that's happened.
It does.
But we really loved what he contributed here at the gallery. For me and David, it's so much of the energy and the life of this gallery.
Sorry, Mandingo is here with us.
Yay! Okay, waiting. He said he's waiting for host.
Oh, I just admitted him.
Hey.
What he contributed here at the gallery.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Mandingo. How are you?
Excelente. What's good, everybody?
Welcome to Rhyme and Lime.
Cool. Thank you, Aaron, for telling me about this. Aaron told me about this and sent me a link, so I've been listening, and I've been teaching since March using, I guess, this Board of Education's version of this. So I'm becoming better. I grew up watching Buck Rogers, so this is kind of trippy.
Well, thank you for making the effort, and it's great to have you here tonight.
Absolutely. Anytime I can share. I mean, every performer is jonesing right now, so any opportunity we get to share. I was just online painting live for about 2 hours and just talking.
Oh, wow.
and doing some and yeah, I'll go back on later after I cook dinner, and so I appreciate you having these type of venues, and thank you guys, and I miss you guys a lot also, man. I miss you guys a lot. So what is the criteria? Can I just flip and read, or
yeah, you can. No criteria. It's a free platform for poetry. So whatever you're feeling at the moment, you're welcome to share.
Okay. Cool. Let me see. Okay.
And I have to say, I've been keeping your book on my nightstand.
Yes.
And I have my books of poetry, and it's kind of looking a little worn and earmarked now. But
that's good. I love that. You see, look at mine. This is my proof that the first one I got. Look at it. So
Wow.
I can't do the digital book thingy. I like bending books.
I'm the same. Yeah.
And books and smelling books. All right. So this is called Igun. Igun is the Yoruba word for ancestors. The smell of plantains frying, crusting over sweet, yellow, orange, black, brings you back, wide feet flat against the kitchen floor, resettling iron pot on crimson coals with callous hands that could hold you tender and slap your bottom numb in the same smile. Anecdotes dipped in leather belts, spelt out in purple whelps. Along our epidermis, sunshine, pumpkin fritters that warmed us orange-yellow from the inside out. Poured thick tonics and bush concoctions into reluctant mouths. Dull hum of singer pedal rocking us to sleep on your lap inside a cocoon of love. And I cry at your grave like it is still 1978. And I am still 9 years old and still upset with myself for not being strong enough to catch you sliding from your breakfast chair. You, Egun now, carrying prayers to Obatala's ears. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Love it.
Very much. Please. Thank you very, very much. And this is every week?
It's the last Saturday of every month, always at the same time at 7:00 Atlantic Standard Time.
Well, if everything works according to plan, I will be there with you guys at the end of next month. So
oh yeah, we would love that. We'll send you a reminder.
Oh, please do. And good meeting everybody on here. Hopefully I'll get the physical you guys very soon.
Yeah, same.
Thanks, Mandingo.
Thank you for having me.
What's the name of the book coming out?
It's called Fouilleton Heavy Like a 56. And that's Antigua and Patois. It means you got a lot of heavy shit to say.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to remain teachable, so.
Yes, absolutely.
How can I find it?
On Amazon.
Very good.
Yes.
And can you tell me your surname?
Mandingo.
Okay.
Yes. Just like it sounds, with the spear.
I know it. I'll look for it, Mandingo. God bless.
Thank you very much. You guys be well.
Thank you. You too. Have a good night.
Love.
Thanks, Jamaica. See you later.
Right. You guys too.
So yes, I saw Iyaba Mandingo a couple times, once in St. Thomas and at E's Tea Garden, St. Thomas, and then once at the gallery at Bajo El Sol in January. And he puts on an amazing performance that's a kind of blend of poetry and performance and theater, just something that was unlike anything I'd ever experienced or been a part of before. It was so special. So definitely wonderful for him to join us for the first time at Rhyme and Lime from afar. And yeah, I just love how this is bringing people together like this. It makes me happy. And we have one more poet who said he's coming, and I was really hoping that he would be able to join us. So I'm kind of holding off, waiting to see if he's gonna gonna make it. See if anyone else. Oh, we got the gallery. David and Priscilla. Okay, there we go. I can mute them myself. All right, actually, while we're doing this, I do have, oh, actually, okay, Jack said he'll be there, and he'll actually be here because he recorded an audio for me to, hey, David. Okay, so we have two poets.
Bingo.
People can't hear you.
Hey, okay, sorry, I had you muted.
No, it's okay. We were really excited that Mr. Mandingo and Mr. Lynch got to connect with each other. That's so
So
exciting.
cool.
Because they're like the two coolest poets that we've had here at the gallery. Like,
He's still my heart.
yes.
Yeah, I'm glad I heard him too, because that's quite a voice, isn't it?
Yes. Both of you have amazing voices, and oh so different, but great synergy between both of you. So it was awesome to see you both this evening. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing.
And thanks, Jamaica, for putting it together. I gotta run. Please give Kim our very best.
Miss Kim is here. She is a little shy about participating, but she's been a loyal Rhyme and Line participant. She's on there all the time. We love Miss Kim. I will send her your
And
regards.
Corinne says hello to all of you.
Hi, Corinne.
I don't, she's not here, but she said when you talk to them on the weekend, be sure and say I said hello. So
Okay, well, please say hello back for
Will do.
us. Thank
all
you.
right, God bless and keep you all.
Thanks. You too, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So yeah, I have to say, while we're on the subject of Kim, I've been meaning to say for a while, while we're waiting for, we have two more poets who are supposed to be joining us. So a little intermission talk here while we wait for them. So yeah, Kim is actually, I've been meaning to give her props, some credit. She's actually the person who messaged me one day back in March, and she said, have you thought about doing a virtual Rhyme and Lime and, using one of those apps that are out there to do it virtually? And so she planted the seed, and then I was like, okay, let me look into this. And so it's actually really thanks to her that I got the whole thing started. So thank you, Miss Kim. Miss her so much. And she also made me and my son our masks, our beautiful cloth masks. So again, thank you, Kim. And we actually have Jack Reed here. Let me see. Where's Jack? There he is. He's connecting. We'll give him a minute. Hopefully he'll come in. Give me a second. Jack, looks like you're in here, but we can't see you. Oh, there you are. Hey, Jack. Hey, can we hear you? Let me see something. Can't hear you.
1, 2, how about now?
Oh, there you are. We can hear you now and see your lovely face.
Hi.
Well,
okay, give me 1 second. Glad
sure.
I could make.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I didn't play your recording. I was holding out with the hope that you'd be able to join at the last minute.
Gotcha. Okay, well, give me 1 second. I'm pulling up my note. Whoa.
Breathe. We have time.
I mean, you say that, but my hair is still wet. Um. Okay. Just trying to settle the workstation real quick, and here we go. Okay. So I don't know if this piece has a title yet. Yeah, I don't know if it has a title just yet.
That's okay.
Yeah. A wolf killed a child, tore their throat out, and they died. The end. The wolf did not know that this child would rock their baby sister to sleep when she came to them with stories and tears about her nightmares. The wolf did not know that the child was destined to be a healer, one who would bandage body and soul both and grow to raise two little ones of their own. The wolf did not know the determination in their heart as it beat out of their chests, the same with gentle fingers wielding graphite and arithmetic as with white knuckles wrapped around a wooden spear. Seeing and acknowledging death and defeat as they approach, still too young to understand them, still too young to fight. And as the blood turned virgin snow to red slush and spread to depict a crimson orchid, one realizes that this is not just a crimson orchid. This is another crimson orchid. This is an astilata for the field of dreams. The end.
That's deep. I always want the backstory to your poems.
This is just watching everything happen. This is watching the last 15 years of American race relations kind of unfold. And this was a dream. This was a dream that I had maybe 3 weeks ago that I was never able to go back to sleep from, and I was never able to let go of. And so I put it on paper, and I don't think it's done. But I thought I would share here because this is where I put the things that I write. So thank you.
Thank you, Jack. That was deep. Beautiful. Thanks for joining us at the last minute. I know your brother was going to join us, but I think we're at the end here. So might have to join us next month.
Fair enough.
But thank you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to squeeze in. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. So that wraps up our Rhyme and Lime for this evening. As we mentioned earlier, we have a Rhyme and Lime the last Saturday of every month at 7 o'clock. That's Atlantic Standard Time. And we've been live streaming that on Facebook so everyone can enjoy from afar and listen. And we will keep everyone posted as to next month if we're going to have the Rhyme and Lime in person at Bahua Soul Gallery where they first started. And we'll basically, like everyone's doing, just monitor the situation and make the safest decision. Thank you again, everyone, for joining tonight. So thankful and appreciative of our poets and the joy that they bring me every month, and hopefully everyone else who's watching as well. So thanks again, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, rest of your June, and hopefully a good July coming. Have a good night. Thanks.